Welcome back to Black of the Berry Season 2 episode. This one, we got Stone Love in the building, a.k.a. my little cousin, a.k.a. Corey Brammah, the Brammah Bill.
Brammah Bull.
That's what I say?
You said the Brammah Bill.
Yeah, you're not the Bull.
Yeah,
the Bull.
That's your little cousin? I thought he was your older cousin.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Really?
Yeah. Raquel's older than both of us.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. All right.
But yeah. So we're here. Director, producer, rock, paper, scissors, visuals.
Yes, sir.
Let's just get into it.
Let's do
First of all, what's going on with you? How you doing?
Yeah.
Everything copacetic?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm glad you guys reached out to me to come here today.
Thank you.
No doubt. Thank you.
This is our second attempt.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We don't know about the first attempt, so don't worry about that.
Yeah,
Never happened.
But let's think about what stuff you're obviously doing some short movies and films and stuff like that. So let's talk about your creation, your inspiration of why you started to make movies and why you want to do short film.
Oh yeah, it started in high school, matter of fact, actually too. So I had summer school and shit. But right a little before that, I was carrying around a little handy cams, the Sony handy cams, similar to the ones, But so basically, around that time, I was literally walking around my school and just filming a whole bunch of shit. And at that time too, my other cousin, Gail, he had this thing he was doing on this DV handy cams called Flowboy TV, and I kind of saw that inspiration too. So he was going around school and just like catching all the football games, catching basketball games, catching everybody in the hallway talking their shit, catching the deans and the teachers and everything like that.
Right.
He was making it all into like these episodes, and I seen that same kind of template, and I took that shit and I was like, yo, let me see how it goes and wherever I'm at and whatnot too, because I was doing a whole bunch of functions and whatnot too. I was messing with a whole bunch of rappers at that time too. So,
okay.
So it was basically.
So you started doing like some music videos, all that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. So at that time, it was literally just like I was using them as a propel to get better. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And whatnot too, and it was just literally free. Just free on hand skill, basically being around them and just always constantly film them and started from there.
Right.
And I started doing music videos for them. They started dropping money on me, you know what I mean, and whatnot too, getting me equipment and stuff like that. And after that, it just literally, 2015, we started with their first film, Annika, basically, right after that. But a little before that, I was doing music videos, stuff like that too. So, that was the start, music videos and things like that.
Now with Annika has a web series, and then it's also the short film. It's about 20-minute short film.
Yeah.
And then you're now making Gail.
No, Gail's the shot. Gail's shot. That was shot in 2000. That was shot right after Annika.
Okay.
Basically, and then we continue with so we started the web series right after Gail, basically. So, we try to make a movie every single year, basically. So 2015, 16, 17, in that kind of formation, basically.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Then let's go ahead and break down Annika for some of the people who hasn't watched it.
Before we do that,
Okay.
quick question.
What up?
Because I just want to get into some of maybe I just want to say R.I.P. first to John Singleton, one of the
R.I.P.
Yeah, fact,
one of the
RIP,
greatest
man, you already
classics director.
Love John Singleton, man.
Yeah, man. Like, so I just want to get into
man.
some of your favorite movies, maybe directors, maybe some of your favorite actors, and who you wanted to work with.
Got you. Man.
Who would you work with?
I know I get the favorite director. Somebody asked me this yesterday and shit like that. Surprisingly, I really don't have a favorite director and shit. It's crazy.
Oh, nice.
Who do you like? Do you like Tarantino?
Yeah,
Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie. I fuck with Guy Ritchie heavy. I'm a big Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels fan. Snatch. David Simon for The Wire. People who don't know, I fuck with True Blood. True Detective. But No Country for Old Men is one of my favorite films. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorites, hand down. So anything of like on the lines of dark crime, thriller, horror, and stuff like that.
Right.
Horror done well. But also, speaking about John Singleton, Baby Boy, that's one of my favorite films too. You know what I mean? So templates like that. That's basically who I want to work with. I would say Marshall Ali. You know what I mean? I definitely want to work with him.
Cottonmouth.
Yeah, Cottonmouth. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck around and work with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Nice.
You know what I mean? I definitely want to work with Regina King. You know what I mean?
She's a beast.
Yeah, I want to work with Regina King.
Underrated.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I definitely want to work with Regina King. Yeah, she definitely is underrated too. For sure.
I love her.
Who else, man? There's this dude. I recently watched this movie called Dragged Across the Concrete. And that has a dude from Spawn, Jaleel White, that's his name. 192.
Jaleel White. That's Steve
Urkel, right?
Yeah.
No, not Jaleel White. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Dude that was in Spawn, big dude. His last name starts with White though.
Michael J. White.
Michael J. White.
Michael
J. White, and there was somebody else on there. Man, they were killing. They were killing.
Michael J. White is he's a crazy martial
He's a
artist.
legit savage.
Yeah, man. You know, Michael J. White and some other people on there. Vince Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? I definitely work with Vince Vaughn on like a crime, on that line like that. Anything dark,
Okay.
I like reaching out to people who are, like the underrated, kind of like the forgetful people, people who kind of fade back into the background of, the acting world and stuff like that too. So, people like that. I want that too. Yeah.
So we're gonna try to give the people like it's gonna be hard not to give any spoilers.
What else?
So
A glimpse.
So here's the thing. Here's what you're gonna have to do. Pause this. Well, don't pause it yet. Go to Annika Films on YouTube first.
Yeah.
Click Annika Films on YouTube. Then come back here. We're gonna give you 5 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, 5 seconds up. All right, cool. Now listen. Let's
Let's get into it.
let's get right into
I
it.
love talking about this.
So have you checked out the film?
Of course, I check out the film.
What are your thoughts on it?
I love the film. I wish it was longer. To be honest with you.
Talk about it.
But I thought when I first saw it, I liked how it seems like you make the most of whatever you have. Let's say you have like a little bit, like you have one place you could shoot at.
Yeah.
If you can make it seem like you shot 8 different scenes from 8
for sure.
different places,
Exactly.
even though if it's at that one place.
Yeah, we stretch it. Yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah.
I first thought, and I saw the guy, because I've been behind the scenes and kind of noticed, the whole time while it's being produced. The dude who choreographed the fight was actually in the movie, and he fought Annika.
Yeah, Mako-san. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, Mako-san on fight choreographer.
So
yeah.
I was like, that's dope. And then I'm like, the fighting I really like, and I put a lot of people on, and they said that the fighting they really like.
Yeah.
The action
Very
they like.
realistic. Very
Appreciate that,
realistic.
appreciate
So
that.
yeah, and I thought my thing was like, that little Asian girl can fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, man.
You know what I mean? She could throw down.
Yeah, wait till you hear the story about her, man. But
All right. Here's the thing, because I feel as if you shortchanged my girl. What was the little Asian girl name again?
Chitoa.
Chitoa. Listen,
Yeah.
listen.
That, her real name Yuriko Miyagi. Shout out. Yeah.
Listen. She fucked Annika up.
Would this do with one hand at first?
She was beating his ass with one hand,
Yeah,
right?
she was like this.
Yeah.
Here's my issue.
Stupid.
She fucked Annika up. Like, beat the piss out of him. Annika's, all right, fucking stabbed 2 motherfuckers. All right, that's cute. I feel you. You escaped. Yeah. Then the motherfucker was doing push-ups. He started, like, punching the fucking air. And he started, like, on some other shit, right? And now, all of a sudden, this motherfucker teleports back.
Yeah.
And then he beats her.
He got the juice.
Nah, here's my issue, bro.
What's
Short
good?
He ain't have enough.
Short ass training.
Annika ain't have enough juice, babe.
Annika trained for 2 seconds. I'm ready.
Listen, man,
Annika had to go.
Listen.
Yo, why didn't you just? I understand the film's name is Annika, but obviously, once the film is out, everybody's got to always give their 2 cents.
Yeah.
Why didn't you let Annika lose, B? She was a bad John.
She was.
She beat his ass with one hand.
She was.
And he even knew that these motherfuckers could teleport.
I didn't know that either.
Man.
He came in. I was like, oh, nigga,
Listen,
you time capsuled me.
Listen, man.
He walked in and said, "Where's she at?"
I was like, oh, it's on.
Man, he came in here with the motherfucker Arnold Schwarzenegger strut.
Yeah.
Yo, he was
The Vince
ready.
McMahon strut.
Vince McMahon strut, the D-Lo Brown strut. You dig? So, you know what I mean? So
No chance.
Word, man. But nah, for real. I mean, we wanted to continue it. We wanted to continue it. First of all, I mean, we knew that we had something good at first, so we didn't want to kind of leave it off on a cliffhanger. I mean, I don't want to spoil it, spoil it for too much people if I keep on talking in that direction. But whoever didn't see it, go check out the movie. But in the sense of,
Oh, no, they're watching now. They've seen the movie.
Okay, got you.
They paused it. You went to Annika Films on YouTube.
you.
You checked it out, and then when you click on the description, there's like 3 other websites that it's on, so you can share it to your
most
friends.
definitely,
It's
most
like on Facebook. It's on like I Rode New York World or something like that.
RodeoNYC.com, and then we have it on Facebook, Instagram.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Yeah, exactly.
So if they're listening right now, they know about it. So talk
Exactly.
about it, my
Annika's
bro.
short film, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Basically, so I mean, where should we start? I mean, the inspiration behind it, or you know what I mean? We can head direction, or
I really just want to know why he didn't lose.
Oh, got you.
See, I'm old. You know what it is? I'm old, like not for nothing. She stole my heart when she was just like, yo. The minute old boy started talking and she backhand the shit out of him and was like, yo, basically, like, this wasn't her line, but paraphrase, it was like, shut the fuck up before I fuck you up, B. You are to be seen, not heard. I was like, oh, this bitch got my heart. Like,
True. Nah.
She's my spirit animal.
And the thing about it is, it happened the way it did just because, we wanted to leave room for growth on it, too.
Okay.
One, and there's more ruthless people out there. You didn't see the web series yet, you know what I'm saying? So there's way more ruthless villains than her, especially in this web series, you know what I'm saying? Like, we added on 3 more villains that Annika comes across when he goes through his journey, you know what I'm saying? So the web series was like a big step up as far as like bringing into that character arc, and giving people what they wanted, you know what I'm saying? Because you guys said you wanted something more lengthy, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
so that the web series that we're about to supply the people with is way more lengthy, way more action packed, you know what I'm saying? It's way more better on the storyline arc, you know what I mean? Like, we just improved all around.
So does that young lady make a comeback?
Oh, Chitoa doesn't make a comeback. What happened, like, a little backstory behind Chitoa is basically, I would say, she was adopted by the Grandmaster. I'm sorry, not the Grandmaster, the Almighty Shogun. So the Almighty Shogun is basically kind of like the ruler of this whole Glentron Industries.
Explain to people the world that Annika is.
Okay, got you.
Different sectors.
Yeah, exactly. So we're the world of Annika is split into sectors basically. So when we start the film in 2015, the short film, that's Annika in Sector 9 basically. So that whole control in Sector 9 is under Chitoa's rule, basically.
Right.
So the way how these sectors get chosen, how they get split off is, like I said, we have the Almighty Shogun. He's at the head of the whole pyramid, basically. And he kind of appoints different sectors to different warlords, basically. Chitoa gets this one. The next one, who you see in Sector 6, which is the web series, is Icewater Jones. Now,
I remember last time we spoke about Icewater Jones, and I thought that name was gangsta. I think I'm gonna like him.
Yeah, man. Icewater Jones is badass, man.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Ex-military dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, what happens is his backstory is wild. He's an alcoholic, you know what I mean? So he kind of, he beats on his wife one night and he accidentally kills her, but he takes her to the nearest cemetery near Glentron Industries, and what happens is he trips a invisible alarm trying to bury her body in the cemetery, basically, like right in back of Glentron. And the Almighty Shogun and his people approach him saying that we can revive your wife back. All we need to do is take you and use you as an experiment, you know what I mean, to go out there and get Annika, basically. Are you with it? And he's all for it.
And then that's how we get Icewater Jones and what's about to go down.
Exactly.
So his whole motive is trying to revive his wife.
Exactly. But
so these characters have a whole bunch of depth to them.
They had backstory. Yeah, they all have backstory. Yep.
So now something else as well that we spoke about before, I want the people to know, is the way you scout your locations.
Oh yeah.
And
one of my favorite parts.
Because last time, I believe it was here, last time we shot here.
Yeah.
You were asking, is there any I'm not going to give away what you were asking for, but you were asking for certain kind of places.
Yeah, exactly.
If they was around or whatever.
Yeah.
So I already see that you always on it on Keen.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you want to let the people know about, because last time we had a conversation about something.
I'll definitely let them know.
You want to let them know about that time that you found something and you were recording on something that you shouldn't have been recorded on for Marvel Studios. Do you remember that, or you just don't know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, I hear you. I hear you.
But
how do you go around those what are you looking for exactly? Like, do you already have a thought
anything
in your
in
head?
mind? Got you.
Or did you see something like, I could shoot something here, like you know what I mean?
Okay. I definitely know what you want. I definitely know what you mean. I mean, the way it kind of starts off is just because, like, the whole world of Annika is, like, in that post-apocalyptic realm, so we can't see any cars. It can't be any current buildings and things like that. It can't be
anything modern.
People. Exactly. And no people walking by, so we have to film on spots where it's, like, secluded. Literally secluded, or the end of boroughs, you know what I mean? Like, the ending of boroughs, where it's, like, a lot of factories are on this block, or it's just, like, open line. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, the river line, where it's, like, you might see an abandoned factory and then it has like a river line pushed out in like a woods and shit like that. Things like that. So like the way it is like when you really start to like move around and start to eyeball these locations, you cut them up in your head and you say, oh, yo, we could use this part as a transition for him walking here. Then we could use him entering this building right here. Then we could use him coming down these swirls of steps and going down here, and use this basement to connect it. So it's really all about you just like having these spots in your mind.
Being
and
resourceful.
Just, exactly.
Piecing it together.
Logging it down and all that, and just remembering every single, we create a bank too as well. So we have a bank, we're really like, really detailed people, you know what I mean? So when we have our we take the photo, we bring a camera on our little excursions with us and shit like that too. So we take mini stills, everything like that, and we go back to the drawing board when we have our meetings and shit, and we look at it and say, yo, can we put this particular scene right here?
Right.
Do you see that? And he's like, yeah, let's just shoot it, and just in case we can use it, you know what
Absolutely.
I mean? Or whatnot too. So we go about it like that, things like that.
What was your budget for this film? Because honestly, it looks badass, and I was the whole time watching. I'm like, well, he had makeup, I'm thinking about the back end of things. Like he got makeup, he's got wardrobe, he did choreography. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like
you haven't been on set. There's food there too.
Yeah, fact. Yeah, there's food. Yeah, motherfuckers they not go hungry. Yeah.
He's got food there on set. He's got the chow. Yeah. What was the budget if you don't mind me asking?
Oh yeah, the budget. I would say. I mean, shit. I think it was like probably $10K.
Okay.
Maybe and shit like that. Maybe it was a little like $8K, maybe cheaper.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But like, after a while, like you just become really resourceful and shit like that, and like you start to like know, like depending on who the person is. Even before we had this film, I was a resourceful person anyway. So it was like, yo, I already knew how to like cut certain budgets, make the most and shit like that. And I'm like, yo, all right, yo, we can just definitely just like, I'll take this from this place and just like save this and exactly, and just like hold this down,
piece it together.
I'll buy exactly. I'll go supermarket shopping and shit like that, and I'll see like a whole case of this, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I could cop this from my team next shoot we have. And
Absolutely.
I'll buy this and just it's on sale right now. Keep it in my house, and then when the time comes, I'll just
pull it out.
Exactly, shit like that. You know what I mean? And going on eBay, buying shit in bulk, Costco's and all that shit. You know what I mean? Because me and my team, we pitching. So whether it's like $100 or $500, we all split in 3 ways. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. Absolutely.
We cut costs in that way. And wardrobe, we had Alex. Alex, she was amazing for this. Like she literally took us to a whole bunch of thrift shops all over Williamsburg, Brooklyn. And
right.
we literally was just like thrifting until we found the shit. Like, you know
Absolutely,
what I mean? Yeah. There were certain days where they kept on getting fed up. They were like, yo, damn, like, I don't know what you're looking for no more, Corey. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, trust me, I know when we find the coat. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like, after a while, they was sending me emails and shit. I'm like, nah. And then we walked into the spot, and I was like, yo, that's that shit right there. That's the coat you see Annika with the, you know what I mean? Like the brown joint. Mm. And then and then the boots came, and then things like that. The motorcycle pants that we had them on. A lot of things we had to keep into account of. We were shooting this shit in the summertime, and he had to wear all his hottest shit. You know what I mean? So it's a lot. It was a lot of factors, man.
Listen, I think. Listen, I know that we have to get out of here pretty soon. But one, people, you need to go make sure you check out Annika film. But I think. You want to touch on Gail just a little bit for the people?
Gail.
Gail's got to be touched on.
You know what I'm saying? Don't you make an appearance in Gail?
I make an appearance in Gail.
Okay.
He does.
The young Los.
I'm not going to say anything about my acting debut, but I'm going to leave it there.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I feel you. Idris Elba in the making. I hear you.
Facts. That's a fact. Yo, man.
That's a lie. He actually ain't going to be shit. He ain't going to be shit. Actually, and I'm waiting. Matter of fact, hopefully you got to, listen, if you need a big angry motherfucker
trust me,
for like a quick cameo, I got you. I can do that shit.
2020 or 2021, I got some fire. It comes wearing gifts coming
out.
It.
I got this, baby.
But he gotta die, whatever his role is. He gotta die.
All right, man. We're gonna break you off quick, man.
I'm not trying to get murked off quick. Clean him out. Like, at least let it. Listen, I can make that first bad guy that you get like in the movie to set it up and then like you kill them all. Okay. But at least let it be like let the
I might have a role for you. Matter of fact, just thinking in my head right now and shit like that.
Like a mini boss. You a mini boss.
Just thinking,
I'm never a mini boss. Before his movie, I will.
I think I got. I don't want to spoil it too much, but
listen, we gonna talk about that.
know about the shit. You know what I mean? Like we spoke about it in the call, a while back. So I got some fire.
The angle for it is crazy.
It's just depth and layers. This is horror, crime, mystery, thriller.
You want horror? You want crime? I can go anywhere you want.
There you go.
But let's get into Gail.
All right, so we're gonna hang Gail. Gail's the second film, romantic drama comedy film. So when you think about this movie, think like a rated R Nick at Night movie. Rated R
Dope.
Nickelodeon movie, a rated R MTV movie, rom-com. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Like,
Yeah.
She's all that. This film was an homage to that. You know what I'm saying? Like that early. You know what I mean? Because like I used to watch a lot. 40 Days, 40 Nights. What was is that? That's what it is. Yeah. 40 Days, 40 Nights. She's all that. Scary movie. And all them cheesy rom-coms and shit.
Yeah,
Sarah Jessica Parker and all that, and Freddie Prinze Jr. and all them dudes and shit.
Pitch,
51st Dates. Exactly. He already knows.
Yeah.
So
Fool's Gold, all that.
Exactly.
Fool's Gold is a classic, people.
So shit like that. You know what I mean? That just that sticks with you. That sticks with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shit like that too. So I just had to come out with the pocket and show some versatility. You know what I'm saying? As a director, you want to be able. You definitely don't want to get pocket in and bottled in. As you know.
So you show your range.
Yeah, exactly. I want to show some range. You know what I mean? There's one or two, and this film definitely shows a lot of range. And like I tell my teammates too. You know what I mean? Like every single film we do, we want to outdo.
100%.
You know what I mean? Or we want to learn in a different aspect. You know what I mean? Whether it's like. On this one is more fight choreography and action, but on this one is more storytelling, set designing, interior decorating, wardrobing, just a whole scope of shit on this one. Product placement, product designing, and shit, creating because we actually created the drinks, Buccaneer Slap, basically. You know what I mean? So in the story, each color that Gail drinks, it alters his personality. You know what I mean? So like the red one, ring. Exactly. It's like a mood ring and then drinks, basically. You know what I mean? So each color alters his personality, and you see throughout the story how it affects him, but he doesn't know that it's affecting him, basically. So when you see him drink a red one, you see why he's acting like that, and we'll explain that throughout the film. People too,
but that's just a little
exactly
for people.
Exactly, you know what I mean. So
they're gonna enjoy that one scene that we know.
Yeah, man.
Well, listen,
that's oh yeah.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah,
I heard about that. Yeah, I remember when he told me he was like, "Yo, son." I was like, "Oh."
I'm actually showed him because I have the movie's actually almost finished actually too. So we're about to do a premiere, like a 3-series premiere in New York. You know what I mean? So
you definitely gotta hope you slide over the date so we can go ahead and cover that.
Yeah, I get free tickets. You already know.
We'll cover the shit out of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get it. You know what I mean? Let's do it. I'm going to be doing that in September possibly or October. You know what I mean?
Black Press.
Most definitely.
We
man.
got you.
Yeah. I'm looking down. I'm looking for that. You know what I mean? We gonna set that up right in the real nice. You know what I mean? Like we got a bar ready for it. Or whatnot too for the first screening and whatnot too. So, we're gonna have the whole bar.
Do this.
And it's gonna be real nice, man. It's gonna be real nice.
That's dope.
Listen, people.
I think before we close out, I just wanted to get into maybe some quick questions because, as a director, what are some of the things that people don't know about the attention to detail that's required for your work?
Oh yeah, man.
Like the tedious stuff, like
oh yeah, always having a pen and paper on you and writing down ideas because shit comes at the spur of the moment. You know what I mean? You could be walking your dog, shit'll come. You know what I mean? You could be on a date, shit'll come. You know what I mean? Or whatnot.
Just be ready.
Just be ready for whatever comes to you, and always jot it down. Just because like when you jot all those little things down, it starts to add up and collect, and then you gotta put it into a binder. And those binders are like. That's that's your intellectual property, but that's the starting skeleton of what this film is gonna possibly be about. Because all that shit comes from that, and it's gonna bloom from it.
It's creating the angle.
Exactly, it creates the angle, and that scope, and that's a depth within it. You know what I mean? I mean, like I have the bare bones of what my film is, what I'm working on now, what it was a year and a half ago, and I've seen it drastically change. You know what I mean? Throughout the character arc. Throughout me reading certain books that I was reading and stop reading it and then shifting over to reading different kind of books and shit to you know what I mean? So
just getting different information within shapes it.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So it's been shaping
it.
Exactly. It's also been making me a better writer too. You know what I mean? Too. So I've been learning the craft of screenwriting and shit. You know what I mean? Messing with the like literally being a director. It gets you involved with everything. So you have to learn about special effects and makeup. You have to learn about this and that because you have to be able to tell people what you want. You know what I mean? Elaborate. Right. And you could exactly. You could be one of those directors that kind of sits back and let you could hire those people. Let them do exactly. But me, I'm a delegator, but I'll sit down there and watch the costume designer and like makeup artist do his shit, and I'll write it down and I'll go home and practice it. So next time when I'm on set, the next film, I could cut one person less short. or I can cut them on set and not have them there as much.
Right,
you know
absolutely.
What I mean? And I could
budget
up
it,
my game. You know what I mean? Up my game and shit like that too, because I know how to fuck with the special effects makeup. You know what I mean? Like I know how to get down with the sound equipment. You know what I mean? Get behind the camera and things like that too. So we can do it all.
It makes you a better general because you know everybody's
exactly,
job.
Exactly.
Now,
you know what I mean?
What are the little things that make you happy as a director? The little stuff.
Yeah, man. This is the one of the things I love too. After our shoots, I think all my people on my sets appreciate this. One thing, just having liquor on set afterwards, beer on set afterwards. You know what I mean? Some bud to smoke afterwards, cause a majority of all my people smoke. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
On my team, so you know what I mean. Like having
Hashtag
a couple,
Team 420.
exactly, having a couple rolled up and just literally sitting down with them after all equipment is packed. Chilling, you know what I mean? So
and just having a breakdown,
exactly.
A meeting
that builds rapport too.
Exactly. So we literally sitting smoking, like, yo, damn, man, look what we just filmed, man. Like,
absolutely,
all this shit,
100%.
You know what I mean? Like that shit is a beautiful feeling too. You know what I mean? Going back and because we record everything too, so looking back on that while we smoking all that, you know what I mean? It's just
absolutely.
It's that feeling of like, yo, like I mean,
we did it. Yeah, we got this. What we needed done.
Exactly. You know what I mean? We came so we conquered.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And whatnot too. So little things like that matter, man.
Now, what advice would you give to some inspiring directors, maybe short films? Because I want to get into short film as well. So,
true.
what would you kind of advise into people trying to do that?
I'm gonna give you some real advice because people ask this when the people are asked this question, they normally give you some bullshit like, yo, just follow your dreams. They give that watered down. Exactly, they give you watered down shit. But what I'm about to tell y'all is like literally, like I said, had that backbone skeleton. You know what I'm saying? Had that backbone skeleton of what you want your film to be, whatever you jot it down, create that and don't stray away from that. Like if you really about your shit, focus on that binder, let it manifest, but then use your resources. You got your homes. I got a lot of family that I could pull up on and ask, can I use your backyard?
Right. Yeah.
Yo, think deeply about how much resources you have, how much people around you that could use, your friends, places that you've been, all that shit that you can use is literally it's usable and accessible. You know what I'm saying? That also connect with a couple people who are like-minded, you know what I mean, and talk money on a scale of, you know what I mean, like, cutting costs and sharing shit. You know what I mean? As far as like,
absolutely,
yo, like, can we go in on this on a can we divide it 3 ways? You know what I mean? Things like that. 100%. You know what I mean? Like literally, try to find
money
a partner.
pooling.
Exactly. Money pooling is going to help you make your movies. You know what I mean? Or start small, but still use these kind of steps. You know what I mean? Be resourceful and things like that and all that stuff. And, just get it done, man. Be resourceful 100%. Be resourceful.
Well, I mean, I like this episode. I think we're giving him introduction into what is going on in your world, in the world of
film.
Yeah, film, and in terms of what you got coming out. So, Annika's out now on YouTube.
Yeah, Annika, ONIKA, the short film on YouTube, so anybody can check it out. And then the web series is coming out in 2020. Gail is coming out this year.
Talk about it.
And in 2021 we got It Comes Bearing Gifts. That's a new one I'm working on. Still working on it. It's a crime thriller horror mystery. So that's
I like that one a lot.
That's gonna be
that one. I definitely need a role. I definitely need a speaking role.
That
in
one is
for sure.
It's one of my. It's test of time. It's one of those projects that's pushing me. You know what I mean? As an overall person in every single scope. You know what I mean? Like it's making me a better person.
I like that one a lot.
I love this. I love this shit. You know what I mean?
Listen, we're gonna talk off screen because Dean definitely needs to
yes, sir,
become an evil villain.
And we definitely gonna let us know so we could cover that.
We in there in September, October. We there.
It's going down. It's going down.
Yeah, hopefully a weekend.
Yeah, I'm about to show them the drafts when we get off here. I got the file on my phone. They're gonna see some of Gail.
I like Gail. So from the Brammah Bull, Stone Love.
Yeah, fact.
Barry Gang Dean,
Boom,
Barry
boom.
Gang Losen here. We love y'all, man. Go out, subscribe, go watch my man's film. And just be on the lookout for more work, man. We content creators, so this
continuous.
Yeah, so it's TMC all the way. You know what I mean?
Don't forget, share it, subscribe it, and also don't forget, y'all tune in every Wednesday for State of the Art Wrestling with your boy Dean and King K. Check it out, baby.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Barry Gang.
Bitches.